Concrete Revolutio episode 2 is less complicated to follow and less mind melting, which was actually one of the things that caused me to push it a little, because I was like, my brain is not ready for this. My brain is not ready for the mind melting. But I decided, now let's have a look at that and see if it is as mind melting. And it isn't. But I can see it becoming a little bit of a work for the viewer, because we may have to remember what happens in this future, uh, in this episode and the upcoming episode, and then put them in the right order to understand what happened in the future in the first episode. Yeah, that's actually really nice in my opinion, because that gives us something to do as a viewer, and that means that those that gonna put the work in, they will get rewarded, while those that doesn't, they will not get rewarded. A really good thing in my opinion. However, it will also cause some controversy with people basically saying this sucks because they don't understand. But yeah. But what was this episode about? It is about Furata, the boy we saw in the first episode in the future who transformed into a dog. And I actually thought he was a human, but in this episode it's clarified that he is a ghost. And yes, he can transform, but he can also pass through objects. I think he can pass through everything as long as it's not a living object. So yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. However, there is something about being a ghost. You don't age. And that actually causes an issue later on in this episode. Kinda. But our boy here, he saves a buck called Campe, who he later befriends. And she is actually the queen of the Tartarus Bugmen, who, from what we see in the past, it looks like they just attack at random, or not at random. They actually attacks, like the conference building, and they just have being invaders, and therefore they have to be killed with a virus. And I'm not sure if that virus evolved them to 300 million years ago, or if it kills them. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. And sadly, the one that releases this virus is Furata, which causes issue because his friend Kampe later in the future hunts him down and actually is planning to kill him, but she cannot kill him because he's a friend of her. However, as she says, I've grown up and you're still the same, so we cannot be friends anymore. And it's actually sad because, as I said, she's the queen. And the Tartarus Bugmen, they was actually not evil. They was not invaders. They was living in a forest area in the human world, and it was agreed with the humans that that is their place. However, the politicians, they forgot this and just sold the area, which meant that the Bugmen had no place to live. So they came to punish the politicians. So it is sad that Furata, he lost his friend Kampe because of this. It's really sad, actually. I would say that's sad. That's pretty much all we find out in this episode, except for what I can see is that the purple-haired girl Emmy and Jiro, they are dating. This, of course, upsets our main character, or what I thought to be a main character, Cuckoo, a bit, because she likes Jiro. But she cannot quit because, yeah, that would look strange. But I must say, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens next. If I have to maybe think a little harder in the next episode. But now I will go to bed, because I feel that I have done enough reviews today, and I also have to wake up in 4 hours and watch watch something, the Cowboy Bebop movie, which I really love. So all I have left to say is have a good day, good night wherever you are, and see you later, guys. Cheers.